New Delhi, there is no need to quarantine air passengers who show green status on the Arogya Setu app, Civil Aviation Minister Hardeep Singh Puri said on Saturday during an online discussion with the public to clarify norms governing resumption of domestic flights from Monday. Mr. Puri made a similar point during a press briefing on Thursday, during which he revealed details of revised flight operations, including air fares and the 7 categories of routes. Don't understand the need for quarantine of passenger who has green status on Arogya Setu app, Mr. Puri said in his virtual meeting, adding the government will try to restart a good percentage of international flights, which remain banned for now, before August. I am fully hopeful that before August or September, we will try to start a good percentage of international civil aviation operations, if not complete international operations, depending on what is the situation, he added. Mr. Puri was responding to concerns that air passengers traveling during the COVID-19 lockdown may not need to go into quarantine or isolation on arriving at their destination. Following his statement, as many as 6 states, including Kerala, Karnataka and Assam, insisted that people arriving via domestic flights will have to be quarantined. This morning Karnataka said incoming passengers from 6 states with the most infections will have to undergo 7-day institutional quarantine and 7 days of home isolation. Exemptions will be made for the elderly, the terminally ill, children and pregnant women. On Friday, Tamil Nadu urged the centre to rethink the reopening of air travel, citing a surge in coronavirus cases in state capital Chennai and non-functioning public transport, which will trouble passengers commuting between the airport and the city, a distance of around 10 kilometers. On Thursday Mr. Puri said an unnecessary fuss was being made over quarantine of domestic air passengers. He pointed out that as per revised SOPs governing air travel during the lockdown, those showing red on the Arogya Setu app, which he promoted as an excellent contact tracing device, would not even be allowed to enter the airport, let alone board a plane. I don't know why we are making such a fuss on the quarantine issue. This is domestic travel. Same laws will apply here that applies when you travel by train or a bus. People who are positive will not be allowed to board the flights, he said. All flight operations were stopped in March after a nationwide lockdown was ordered to halt the spread of the COVID-19 virus. On Wednesday Mr. Puri said these would be restarted in a calibrated manner. Resumption of domestic flights comes as the country experiences a worrying surge in fresh COVID-19 cases. Nearly 25,000 have been recorded over the past 4 days, with 6,654 reported over the past 24 hours, according to government data this morning. The total number of cases in India has crossed 1.25 lakh, with 3,720 deaths reported. The railways has already moved to gradually restart services. It has been running trains for migrants since May 1, as well as 15 special passenger trains starting from New Delhi. Starting June 1, 200 regular passenger trains will also begin operating. Passengers will also have to show green on the Arogya Setu app before traveling, and will have to spend 14 days in isolation on arrival.